Welcome to my new video program and wish you all a happy new year in this time. Previously, in the 3 month ago, I have been published a YouTube video regarding hypertension, prevention, management, precaution and all those things. So on the eve of the new year, the 2023, I am gonna be launched or discuss about the current global hazard as well as in the public hazard towards the community via this YouTube video. So all of us are being aware about the concerning scenario of the global hazards as well as public hazard, public health hazards. It is COVID-19 or coronavirus. So today I will discuss about the coronavirus and the COVID-19 virus and the disease which is been started in the time of 2020, and it is been said that a major health hazards as well as a massive panic attack and panic hazard, health hazard towards the this 20 this Y2K means this century, the 2000 century. We have got a new type of disease as well as previous two times lockdown as well as in the global arena. So coming to the point, in the year 2002 or 3 maybe, in the part of the southern China, there the first coronavirus is been published or is been occurred. So in this particular coronavirus, it is first originated the part of southern China in 2002. This coronavirus is a respiratory syncytial virus type of virus attack. It is a severe acute respiratory distress syndrome along with some comorbidities. Coronavirus, or you may say it is a anthropological disaster throughout a man-made disaster of this particular century, Y2K century. Now we are all in 2000 century. So it is a globally man-made disaster as well as a anthropological disaster now going on. So we are all know that this virus is very infectious type of origin. We all know that that is a contact spread, droplet spread, and the mortality and the morbidity is very high to this virus. So coming to the main point, I am making this video that is not known or not aware recently or may so on. I am working as a principal investigator as a ICMR norms and regulation to a laboratory, and being a principal investigator, I achieved a drug of the antiviral, particularly coronavirus antiviral, that is molnupiravir. It is a favipiravir group of drug. It should be administered in the mild to moderate case of COVID-19 scenario. So coming to the next point, that is I am highlighting to along this video, that is it is the coronavirus is previously in 2002 it is spreading by the southern part of the China. We all know that the media or the newspaper and the TV media and all the media, social media, it is a order gave by the China government that these all those media, all those type of news that is coming from the originated from the China, it will be not shown by revaluation or rechecking to the its government. So the what's going on the China particular originated that the coronavirus, it not clearly known to us everyone. The previously the China government said that there is a type of slaughterhouse, type of rumor that will be shown to all of us that there is a slaughterhouse in their China district, China, all those southern China district. From the slaughterhouse, all the viruses are coming to into the water, or maybe say contaminated, and thus the spread are going on throughout. But this news is not very true. The real news that is to be assumed that a medium laboratory in the situated in the China, but I don't tell you the particular name for that type of laboratory. There is a medium type of laboratory, private laboratory. They make the hybridization clone of, or may say multiplication of the genome type of viruses in their institute. So this multiplication of the genome, or may say hybridization of the genome project to all some few bacteria, they are working about. So these type of viruses, they are work as a good purposes, but very unfortunately they all these viruses, hybrid clone viruses, they put into all the water. So majorly it is a waterborne disease. So the coronavirus is a type of hybrid type of viruses that should be like other waterborne disease like typhoid, cholera, hepatitis, dysentery, diarrhea, all those type of waterborne disease. Another virus is there, that is called norovirus. So all these type of viruses, majorly the hepatitis type of virus, or may say hepatitis plus typhoid, or respiratory syncytial virus, RSV, all these types of viruses are being hybrid, or you may say genetically combined antibody are found to be in the waterborne disease. So the particular media that is not shown to us that these type of viruses are being mixed up in the water, and they may say it is a waterborne disease and spread along through the human beings, and a false rumor has been transmitted to the China government that all these viruses are coming from the slaughterhouses. They cut all the animals and animal food, animal meats. The viruses is been originated from that. It is a false rumor. Because in the particular COVID time, I have been appointed as a principal investigator to rule out the drug, antiviral drug, molnupiravir. It is a group of drug that is along with the favipiravir group. It cures the mild to moderate case of COVID-19. So coming to the main point that I am making gonna this video and publicly to all of you aware and all of you known to all this. Today we have got the corona in this century, Y2K century. Maybe another 5 year or another 10 year or something, we maybe got corona or horona or chorona morona. There are lots of types of man-made disaster, anthropogenic disaster will become. So, coming to the next point, this particular laboratory make these viruses and put it into the water. The waters are, all of us, we know that water is a essential element of our daily life. So the water, it gonna be municipal type of, corporation type of water, it may be drinking water, it may be washable water, or it may be drainage water, sewage water. In all these types of water, the particular virus will be harbored. So, suppose that I am the harbor of this type of virus. So, what gonna be next? The virus will be transmitted us like superior human beings as a fecal-oral route, or maybe say fecal-oral route. I am harboring that type of virus in my own body. So if I, what gonna be the spreading theory or the spreading transformation of this virus for every human being, like a droplet spread. If I talk someone to close someone, or maybe the distance will be 1% to 1%, distance will be very less. If I gather somewhere, some other place, like a gathering, like a meeting, like a student, like in the mall, in the cinema hall, in the roads, and in the car, in the something of the booking lines, where I have been harbor type of this type of virus from the droplet spread. From the droplet spread means when I talk to someone, in my droplet type of these things will be spreaded along with these publics. So it is not a airborne disease. It is not a airborne disease. It is 100% sure it is a waterborne disease, and also it is a man-made thing, means anthropogenic disaster. This anthropogenic disaster, what is the main theorem of this particular disease? Like World War I, World War II, we have got in our world history. So what we look that World War, it destroy the population as well as the natural beauty, as well as the architecture of the public. So in this time, it is a very cold war. It is not destroyed one type of architect, but it will damage all the industry, all the public industry, all the aviation industry, railway industry, buses, the public hazards, public industry, all the businesses, all the trade purpose, all the businesses in all the trade line of all the global, it will hazard. And it is and what is the main caution and what is the main awareness? We will get maximum, we will get lockdown. 3 months, 4 months, 6 months. After getting this type of disease or this type of man-made thing, man-made disaster, we will expect that we will get 1 year lockdown. So what is the scenario between this? It is not expected as a modern and not as a civilized world to this type of man-made disaster. So what is the main thinking? It is a one type of international criminology. Wow, international criminal side is been noted along with this type of man-made or man-made war, or may say anthropogenic disaster. It is a one type of criminology and one type of cold war, because we don't disturb the type of industrialization, we don't destroy the architecture, we don't destroy the natural beauty. Without destroying, we will destroy the population. We will destroy the population as a globally. So the peoples, from the beginning, from the neonates, from the toddlers, from the neonates, the likely child, one type of child, and come to this all type of child age group, we come to the geriatric, we come to the old type of peoples. They have very low type of immunity, as innate immunity or may say hereditary immunity. This immunological imbalance we will found to these two type of such kind of human being as a child and as a older age, or we may say geriatric age. These two type of population will find that the immunity will be less than the normal. So they are the prone to be attacked or prone to be harbor this type of COVID-19 as a SARS virus, means syncytial severe acute respiratory distress syndrome will be there. That is the main scenario, that is the main problem in the respiratory system, and also they have been a sore throat, fever, general malaise, body weakness, headache, sneezing problem, anosmia, the loss of the smell sensation, and also the lymphopenia. Lymphopenia means the lymphoid type of precursors will be less. The CD4 and CD8 type of the elements in the blood will be raised. So it is a type of disaster, will be say or must be say it is a man-made disaster along with this population, along with this global, and it is an anthropological disaster. They made the viruses, clone the viruses, replicate the viruses, mixed or hybridization of the viruses, and put the viruses all the water. Those water we are take the water as a drinking purpose. We take the water as a sanitation purpose. We take the water as a many of the purposes, many industrial purposes. So it is a waterborne disease and it is a man-made disease. It is a anthropogenic disease. So this type of video I am making as a boldly to all of you as been a awareness and as been a general human being and general civilized world public and a knowledgeable public. You should know this thing. You should know this thing by me. You have been question or you have been take a order. They, sir, why you are telling this type of video, this type of thing? Because I am as a authority, as a official purpose, I am the principal investigator as a government of India in a chapter, West Bengal chapter, first principal investigator to rule out or to develop a antiviral drug as a mild to moderate case. So being a principal investigator, if I made this type of drug in a medium type of laboratory to rescue, to cure this type of disease, then a medium laboratory can expel or may say harm to all the type of globally, because one person is harboring this type of virus, is spreading this type of virus through the droplet spread, and all of us will know that the population of the China is very high along with the globally, and also in our India, in the population of the India is along with the China. So the population will be diminished or the population is being demolished or abolished type of this type, and without hampering the natural beauty and the natural architecture. So the population will be less. So what type of population will be less? They are suffering the mother, childbearing mother, the neonate, the toddlers, and the geriatric problem, the aged peoples, they have the immunity power is been very less. So this is a awareness of this type of globally hazards. Obviously it is an international crime. It should be aware by all of us and to stop this type of thing, because now our expectation is very higher than the natural resources. We want all those things in our hand. So in a very old proverb about China, There is a very old proverb said by a French administrator, that Napoleon Bonaparte. He told that let the China sleep, otherwise she will shake the world. It means that China have the ability to control the world power, administrative power system. So any means this is the real fact, this is the real assumpted fact I am telling you. So when the criminal minds are being set up, though every person have a mild type of criminal thinking, but the educated criminal as the worst, and they've been the worst type of the criminals all over the world history. We know the World War II and World War I in the history type of historical evidence, and this is a third type of World War. It has been the Cold War. It has been a very much Cold War to now globally political phase. So the main thing, the main point to be highlighted among this video is it is a man-made disaster, it is an anthropological disaster, and it is a waterborne disease. It is been spreading along with the water, means the sewage water, canal water, drinking water, sanitation water, and everyone who have or who take the who have the disease, who got the disease, it has been spreaded through the droplet spread. For being this droplet spread, we wear all have 12 type of masks from the nose to the face. Means nose, we are breathing this, and the aerosol type of these things will become to our nose and the droplet spread. But it is not a airborne disease. It is not a airborne disease. It should not be come from the air to harbor or infected from us. It is a waterborne disease, like a hepatitis type of virus, like a typhoid type of virus, like a norovirus, all those type of virus. It is harbored from us and the droplet spread. And this incident in 2019, it is not the first time. In 17 years ago, in 2002, the southern portion of the China, it has been affected by the same type of virus, respiratory syncytial virus, or may say coronavirus or COVID-19 virus. It is been discussed, or previously it has been highlighted in the global medicine and a global health hazard in previously 17 years ago. So I could not express this thing to everyone, and my near delegates and colleagues and friends and teachers whom I discussed in my own word. But today now I am thinking that this should the real fact should be expressed or should be aware of the educated public or educated person and all the globally. As much I can telling you as a simplification of the English version and as the international language, I am telling you this is the real fact. I am telling you this is the real fact, and we have to come together hand by hand. We come to the we come all the public of the globally, we come to us, we come to get together and make this type of man-made disaster an anthropological disaster of our destroy in our own hand. Or we say it is now we should awake. Now we should awake the type of this thing, because now I am the young fellow over here. Now the year is 2023. This is the 20th century we have belonging. And what come to the in 5 years or 10 years, it may be corona, chorona, something like else. It not should not like that. We have to come together. We have to be united. We have the unity of all these things, because unity is the diversity. Unity, eternal unity, is the diversity of the all mankind or all the public and all the power publicness. I been request to from my this video, please come united us. Please come to the united, because unity is the strength. Unity is the diversity, where we can found this type of man-made disaster, this type of anthropological disaster coming to destroy our own hand to come to the a great new future, to the new horizontally and globally newcomers and the new youngster to the new thing. We all know that if, that every medicine have a curable value, but if we play that medicine into a opposite type, that is be very devil, that is a very evil type of practice, I will say. If we will not follow the Hippocratic oath as a being a doctor, being a social arena, being an educated person, not or he or she will not a doctor, but he is an educated fellow, he is a graduate or postgraduate fellow. We will all know that these type of things will be continuous, will be going on. So the society turns black. The newcomers, the new freshers, the future fellows will be very much grief in sorrow. So let us pray from the beginning of this year to let fight the corona, let fight get the corona by united, by taking the unity of our own. So this is the main scenario, this is the main speech I am talking about this video. More I will discuss. This is the first video I am in my YouTube channel. I am talking in English as an international language to all, so much awareness in the globally as a fellow. I am working as a medical officer in Institute of Postgraduate Education and Research Institute, ipgmer SSKM Hospital, Kolkata, Alipur, and my residence is in Howrah district. I am passed my MBBS from Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Science, Bangalore, and I have also passed and qualified the member of Royal College of Physicians, MRCP UK Part 1, and planning for post graduation and planning for go to Edinburgh University and doing MD over there and get back to come this our country to serve the poor and needy one, and the public serving profession I have got, public service I have got. So this video, this type of conversation, I have been lost in my own hardcore. I could not express this thing, but now the first of the year, the first month of the year, I have been expressed these things to all of you, to aware about this thing and pray for this type of globally man-made disaster or anthropological disaster to be clamped down, to be polite, to be in our hand to rescue all the living giants over all the globally united world. So this is my prayer for all those things, all those matineers who have been died in this type of coronavirus over 2 years, and these things. I am very much emotional for this thing. I could not express that grief if I. So this is my first